1041. Welcome and have a great shift. X-ray 222. Got you en route. Code 99, all units respond. 10-4, notifying air. We have reports of a suspect that is armed and dangerous. Units, please remain in the area. Dispatch copies, suspect in custody.
Hello to one and all. Welcome in back into the channel. I appreciate you all coming by. Hope and help you all out any way, shape, form, or fashion. Today's date is going to be July the 10th, 2025, 6:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I am sitting at here. Let's dive right into this. And just about a little bit over 24 hours ago, give and or take, Grammar Police was updated, and we're going to put in just a straight up Grammar Police. All right. And what do I mean by that? Is I know some people does not use the blue line dispatch, and I know some people uses the blue line dispatch. So let me make this clear right off the bat. All right. If you use Grammar Dispatch, straight up, this video is for you. If you use the blue line dispatch through Blue Line Vibe, this is not for you. All right. So I just want to make that clear and make that understandable. All right. So, but you're most welcome to watch this. Don't get me wrong. You're most welcome to watch this tutorial, and let's go ahead and dive right into this. So what this here does is he upgraded the Grammar Police because of the speech recognition from the way I have read it, all right, and from the way I understood it. So click on the first download link down below, which is going to be, we'll get into that in just a second. It's going to be your Grammar Police 1.8.0 by Opus and BenH6021. And I do appreciate this, guys. You gave us more realistic. I know it's been out for a while for our LSPDFR. The Grammar Police, in my book, is number one, and I thank you guys for that 110%. So, and then go ahead and download this file and agree to download if it asks you. And then before you click on anything, let me just say this right off the bat. All right, the Grammar Police 1.8.0.7 requires the speech requires Microsoft Speech Platform. All right. If you guys remembered back in not so long ago, there was a speech recognition with a microphone. I'll pop that up on the screen for you, showing you what I'm talking about. That you can actually it recognizes a voice, and you can do all sorts of things and stuff like that. Well, I don't know why Windows took that away. All right, Windows took that away, and I know on my end of things, I couldn't use Grammar Dispatch for the longest. I mean, I couldn't use it for the longest. And I was getting so mad with it, I was about ready to give up LSPDFR. All right. And then I ran into Opus's video on YouTube explaining the explaining the speech platform that you guys gotta have. All right. I will leave that link in the description down there on the bottom. Let you guys go over it. All right. If you still got that, all right. If you guys have still got that microphone with the speech recognition, do not update your computer unless you guys want to. All right. And if you guys are still running smooth off of this Grammar Police 1.7.2 zip, I would just leave that alone. I would not upgrade. But for the people that has got the problems with the Grammar Police, now this one is for you. All right. This, like I said, this is not for the people who's got Blue Line Vibes, Blue Line Dispatch. All right. This is for the people who is straight up Grammar Police and, you know, some other stuff that goes along with it. All right. So if you guys want the 1.8.7, go ahead and download this file, and it's going to take you into the download. All right. Now, he does got a RAGENativeUI in his folder, but we're going to go ahead and get a fresh copy of this anyway. All right. So the RAGENativeUI 1.9.3 right here, you're going to take this RAGENativeUI zip, go ahead and download that. Once you get both files, whip that out there on your desktop, and remember, always open up in RimWire. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do now is go ahead and open up our main directory. Come down to your File Explorer, right-click on it, and go to that Pin to Quick Access Grand Theft Auto 5. Don't know how I done that? Look on the top right-hand corner of your screen. You're going to see a pop-out box showing you all how to pin your Grand Theft Auto 5 Pin to Quick Access. It is much faster to get to. All right, the next thing we're going to do now is go ahead and create you a folder. All right, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. Go ahead and left click, right click, and go ahead and create you a new folder. All right, and let me make a recommendation of naming this right here. I will recommend you all to name this Grammar Police 1.7.2 Original. All right, it's because we're going to say some files in here that you may have that you have probably written and stuff like that inside of your grammar customize and your defaults and stuff like that, and I'll explain it to you right here. All right, so come back over here to your main directory and go ahead and click on plugins and go to that capital letters LSPDFR. All right, now go ahead and click on your Grammar Police folder and just go ahead and highlight and just click on it. I want to go into mine and explain. All right, now you may have some audio files in here that you probably have already got some in here that you probably has gotten overwritten some audio files and stuff like that. I do not want you all to overwrite your files on that. All right, and then if you go down here to grammar, and then you got your California codes, your generic, your immersive, and stuff like that. I use immersive, and if you go over here where it says default, and then I want to go into, I believe it's actions, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right down here where it says code 2 of mine, I want to click open mine, and then I got ace in the hole for me. All right, that's how Grammar Police will respond if I say 222 dispatch request ace in the hole to my location. They will recognize that, and that is my code 2 backup right there, me saying that. Now, if I come down here to where it says felony stop backup, I got down here it says X-ray 222 to dispatch request for package pickup. That is my felony stop backup right there. All right. So I'm giving y'all a little bit here on what I'm actually using inside of my game. Now, there's something more fun to do and stuff like that. And, and believe it or not, Blue Line actually taught me that through his video on how to name stuff that you want to do in order for Grammar Police to recognize on what you're saying. So you all keep that in mind too. All right. So that's the reason why I'm not having you all to actually rewrite anything, because we're going to put this right back in. All right. So I'm going to go all the way out right real quick. Go ahead and click on this Grammar Police folder, and then come down here and click on this Grammar Police.dll. All right, that's the 2 files you need from out of this one. Right click on it and go to copy. Go ahead and open up this Grammar Police folder right here. When we get ready to save the files to. And then let me make this one ready. And then left click, right click, and go to paste. All right, that is going to put those files in here where it's safe. All right, and let me say this right off the bat: this might be a lengthy video because I don't want to mess anybody up for anybody. All right, so bear with me if you guys is watching. All right, and then while you're right here, come back over here to your main directory and click on this Grand Theft Auto 5 tab inside your address bar. Go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and click on the LSPDFR. Go ahead and do that. All right, we're going to save this entire content from your LSPDFR. All right, and the reason why I said that is all because if I click on it, go to LSPDFR, audio, and scanner, it's going to have your files in here with this here too as well. All right, whatever, if you done your files on your own and stuff like that. All right, so I'm not gonna be responsible, you know, for you all not doing this, just in case if you all has got any files in here that you got audio files that you have rewritten for your own. All right, so that's the reason why we're doing this right here. So go ahead and take this scanner folder, as you see, right click on it, go to copy, come over here to the police folder you just created, to put these two in, left click, right click, and go to paste. That is going to paste your scanner folder inside of your folder you just created. All right, and then just go ahead and exit out of this for right now, and then go ahead and click on this Grand Theft Auto 5 tab. All right, now, and I will put this somewhere safe because we're going to come back to this. Next thing you're going to do now is go ahead and click on your Grammar Police, the new one, 1.8.0.7. Go ahead and click on that. And then let me make this one ready here. And then go ahead and click on your folder. And then go to Grand Theft Auto 5 folder right there. All right. Take everything in here except for the 2 dots above. All right. Everything in here except for the 2 dots above. And you're going to left click, drag it down here to your GTA 5 main directory. And then simply drop it in. And you're going to replace the files within the same destination. It should be over the 656 files. Go ahead and replace that. All right, go ahead and replace it. And then once you all get done replacing that, by another few more seconds, and then we are done right here. All right, now go ahead and click one level up on your RimWire or 7-zip. Go ahead and go back, and we need to go to textures. All right. Now, this is going to require OpenIV, so go ahead and minimize your Grand Theft Auto 5 for now, and then go ahead and open up your Open4 or OpenIV. I call it both ways. Always recommending your taskbar and go to that Grand Theft Auto 5 for Windows. Let that be loading on up in, just like that right there, and then let me make this one ready. All right. Give me just a second here. That's not the right, this is the right one. All right, so what we need to do is go ahead and click on this readme.txt. Go ahead and do that. And then let me make this one ready too as well. All right, we're going to navigate to this. All right, we're going to navigate to this right here. These are provided without support. Don't even ask. Okay, so this is going to be the pathway that we need to go to in order to drop both of these files in. All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go into mods. And I'm pretty sure everybody's got a Time64Cs and Charlie.rpl. But if you guys don't, and if you're installing this for the first time, come out here to your side column over here till you see the Time64C.rpl. You're going to do that. And if it says copy in mods folder or show in mods folder, do one or the other. Mine says show. I want to show mine. And then we're going to go to levels. Go to GTA 5. Go to props. Go to lev des. And b_minigame.rpf. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that one right there. Alright. Now, these two files here, we are actually going to say to as well. Alright. So, what we're going to do is you're going to come back over here to your rimwire or 7-zip. You're going to click on one. I'm going to hit F2 to highlight the prop CS LD police. Alright. Hit left control, C as in Charlie. To copy that word. Come back over here to your open folder. Come back over here to your open folder. In this search box right there, hit left control V's and Victor to paste that in. Alright. This is where we at. This is where we need to be right here. Alright. Now, what you guys are going to do is you're going to take this entire content right here. Alright. Right click on it and go to extract. Alright. Now, we're going to find that folder we just created. Go to desktop and go ahead and open up this folder. Alright. Now, inside this folder here, what you guys are going to do is you can do this. Create your new folder. Name that whatever you guys want. Alright. But I'm going to put, I ain't going to put nothing, but I know exactly what it is. Alright. But what this here does, it changes the textures to the original, file and give it more of a boost. That's what these files does. All right. So just for right now, mine's going to be under new folder, and go ahead and click on that folder you just named, and then you're going to go ahead and select folder. All right. Those files is going to be in there. But if you guys want to double check just to make sure it's in there, bring down your grammar police folder there. Go ahead and click on it. And then right there where it says new folder for me, right there that is. Alright. Now say like something happens to it and you guys want to go back down to the original. All you're going to do is just take these files here. All you're going to do is take these files here, highlight the files, left click, drag it back over here to your open folder, and that pathway, we're going to save this pathway too, and then simply drop that in. Alright? So that's how you do that. Alright? Now, let's go ahead and name this as a favorite. Go ahead and go to favorites in your tab in your open folder. Go to add the favorites and name this grammar police. That's what I would name it. I just name it grammar police and go ahead and add it. All right. So you know anytime that you come back into open folder, and make sure that that word up there is cleared off in your search box. And then if you go to your favorites again, there's my grammar police I just named, and there is those files right there. All right. So go ahead and let me go ahead and bring this back up. What you guys are going to do is go ahead and take these two files here, except for the remain. These two files here. Left click, drag it over here to your open folder, and then simply drop that in. It didn't change anything, but again, that's what Opus is wanting us to do. Just go ahead and drag and drop it, all right? Because it is a new update, all right? Once you all get done doing that, go to File, go to Close All Archives. Make sure that word up here is erased off your search box and your open folder. And then simply close out of your open folder and go ahead and go one level up in your rimwire 7-zip and make sure we got everything in, and we do. So you can go ahead and close out of your grammar police rimwire or 7-zip. All right, and go ahead and close out of this remake. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to put these files that you had back over into the main directory, all right, and back into that pathway. So go ahead and bring up your Grand Theft Auto 5. Let me do that. Let me go ahead and do that. And then go ahead and go into navigate to plugins and then LSPDFR. All right. Now, do not get grammarpolice.dll. Don't do that at all. You're going to grab this Grammar Police folder right there. All right. You're going to grab that, left click, drag it over here to your LSPDFR game where we're at right here. You should be under Grand Theft Auto 5 plugins LSPDFR. That is your pathway. All right. And you're simply going to drop that in, and then you're going to replace the 659 files. You may have more or you may have less. Go ahead and replace that. All right. Now, once you all get done doing that, go ahead and open up your Grammar Police folder and go to your custom INI folder. All right. You're going to make sure everything is back in here the way it is, the way you had it set up and stuff like that. All right. Go ahead and close out of your custom INI folder. And then what we need to do next is go ahead and navigate all the way back in. Do you see this Grand Theft Auto 5 inside of your address bar? Go ahead and do that. All right, next thing we need to do is we need to put your scanner folder back in. So go ahead and navigate to your LSPDFR in small caps and your audio file. All right, this is going to be your scanner folder right here. All right. Now, the reason why we're putting this back in is because just in case we got 686 call-outs, immersive Emirate events call-outs, or any other call-outs that you had in here that was original. All right. That now you play without the blue line dispatch. All right. You're going to take this scanner folder inside of this right here, inside of your folder you created. Left click, drag it over here to your audio file is where we're at, and then simply drop that in. All right. And then you're going to replace the files, whatever number you have, whatever number you got, go ahead and replace those files. All right. Now you got your scanner files already back in. All right. So now if you go to open up your scanner folder right here, I ain't got no call outs in here because I'm going to have to put mine back in here. I know what mine was right before I do mine. But with this right here, you may have call outs in here and stuff like that. Your original audio files is back in here too as well. So go ahead and close out of your scanner folder for your Grand Theft Auto 5. And go ahead and close out of your Grammar Police here. Guys, I'm going to do a in-game showcase of this right here. And I will see you all inside of our LSPDFR. Want to work out. Ooh.
Getting there.
Yeah, hit me too. Alright guys, welcome inside to the in-game showcase of your Grammar Police 1.8.0.7 inside of our LSPDFR. Appreciate you all coming by. I just got done with this workout here. Alright, so what we're going to do is I ain't got any plugins loading, none whatsoever. I'm getting ready to load in some plugins. So I'm going to bring up my Rage plugin hook console. And then I'm going to type in reload all plugins. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then while that is going on right here, excuse me, I ain't felt good this evening right here, guys. But anyway, we're going to get through this and try to get all this done. I'm testing this out right here for you all to see and then judge for yourself of what you guys should do. All right. So we got my character loaded in. Now I'm gonna type in force duty. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and right there's my character for my LSPDFR. All right, and the only call out I got in here is Charlie 686. That's the only call out I got in here. And if you look down on the bottom left hand corner above my mini mount, you're going to see the grammar police is going to pop up showing the version 1.8.0.7 and the language EN-US. That is new. That tells me that I installed that speech platform by Microsoft, the one that Opus was talking about. That installed correctly and that installed correctly. All right. Now yours, if you didn't install that correctly, it will tell you in the sense of what was it called? When I tried it earlier in the day, it was called speech platform not recognized, enabled speech recognition, something like that. You will know for sure that if it's going to work or not. If I can find the picture, I think I took a picture of it. If I did, I'll post it on here during this right here. Might post it if I can find it. I'll do it right now while I'm editing this video. But everything's loaded in. You seen what version we're on. And let me just do just one other thing right real quick. Can't really tell, but I'm on that version of 3586 on the bottom left hand corner of your screen. 3586 is the current version we're on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get me a vehicle right real quick. And since we're going to be close to the city, I'm just going to get a I'm going to get my Chevrolet Tahoe right here. All right. So, and then I want to go ahead and go 1041, 10A. I want to do a bunch of tests here. I'm going to edit a little bit here. All right. And I don't like to edit or anything like that, but I want to do a bunch of tests here right real quick, and then maybe I might be able to find me a vehicle. But let me go ahead and go 1041, 10A here.
What's happening?
222 dispatch.
X-ray 222.
Show me 1041, 10A, please.
Acknowledged. X-ray 222. Proceed to patrol area.
Alright, so we know that is working right there. That is not good signal. I mean, it's all clear, but it's got to be yellow. It's got to be yellow here in the state of Kentucky for your turn signals. It can't be any other color. So, so now I'm on a traffic stop here, and let's give this a shot. E22 dispatch, show me on a traffic stop on Beverly Street. Stand by for a San Andreas 28.
10-4, X-ray 222. Proceed with caution.
I need a plate check on a Sam Nancy 61 Lincoln David Nancy. Occupy one time.
Suspect's license plate Sam Nora 61 Lincoln David Nora. A traffic felony.
Okay, so we got a traffic felony, which is going to be a suspended license. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call for my package pickup and see if that will work or not. Alright. P22 dispatch.
X-ray 222.
Request for package pickup to my location. Okay, must pull over a car. So I don't know why it's doing that. I'm already got the car pulled over and it's already being recognized. So let me call for code 5 back up, see what happens. P22 dispatch, request code 5 back up. and she didn't respond back to me. So now I'm just going to go straight up felony stop backup. 222 dispatch.
X-ray 222.
Request for felony stop backup. Must pull over a car. Okay, so let me call for code 2 backup. 222 dispatch, request code 2 backup to my location. Okay, so there's nothing coming right there. 222 dispatch, request ace in the hole to my location.
Assistance required in.
Alright, so it recognized ace in the hole, which is by code 2 backup. It didn't recognize the felony stop backup, code 5 backup, and what it normally is, and my package pickup. Alright, so now what I'm going to do now is, I know this is getting a little hectic here, which is okay. Don't worry guys, I got you all if you all still watching this video. Alright, so let me go ahead and just dismiss this and dismiss that. Alright, and then I'm just going to hop out the way I am, and I'm going to unload every one of my plugins. Alright, I'm going to go to F2, and then I'm going to go unload all plugins. I got a reason for this, alright? I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to unload everything. Alright, I ain't got no LSPDFR or nothing in it. Alright, so now I'm going to Alt-Tab out. Alright, and as you can see, you see my screen right here. Alright, now that little folder we created right here, you got the original grammarpolice.dll right there. Alright, and you can tell the file version is going to be 1.7.2.0. Now if you guys want to drag this back in, all you got to do is just come over here to your main directory, reopen it back up, and go to Grand Theft Auto 5 plugins LSPDFR. Grab this grammarpolice.dll, the one we saved earlier. Left click, drag it over here to your LSPDFR folder, and then simply drop that in and replace that file within the same destination. Go ahead and do that. Alright, and then now if I Alt-Tab back into the game, alright, and there's that right there. Now I'm going to go reload all plugins again. Alright, I'm going to go reload plugins all over again. A woman coming down with that cup of coffee. I just arrested her last week, believe it or not. And then there's my character right there. And then I'm going to let all that drop. And I'm going to go ahead and type in force duty when all that drops right there. Alright, so I can be ready and everything. Guys, this is only a test right here. This is what we're doing, alright, of this new grammar police, alright. So I'm going to go ahead and force duty. And then let's look down on the bottom left-hand corner, left-hand corner above the mini map here. You're going to see the grammar police pop back up on my end of things, which is going to be, it should be the grammar police 1.7.2.0. There it is. As you can tell, that en.us, the language part, it's no longer there. Alright, so let me get a vehicle pull over here right real quick. And then guys, like I said, I know it's been a lengthy video. Get out of my way. I know it's been a lengthy video, guys, and I apologize for that. I really do. But I just want to give you all the scoop, give you all what I think about this plugin and everything. Like I told you, I'll get it here in just a second. Let's make sure everything's back in with this. Make sure everything's back good. 222 dispatch, show me on a traffic stop on Palomino Avenue. Stand by for a San Andreas 28.
10-4, X-ray 222.
And that also
Approach
put
with
me on
caution.
duty too as well. I need a plate check on a King Nancy 10, Frank Robert Edward. Occupy 1 time. That was going to come back as a flag.
King Nora 10, Frank Robert Edward. A traffic felony.
Now let me call for my package pickup and see if it does it. 222 dispatch, request package pickup to my location.
Backup needed.
Now we got things
Puerto del
rolling.
Sol.
Okay, so with that being said, guys, I'm going to release this video no matter what. I know it's been lengthy, but like I said at the beginning, you do not have to get the new grammar dispatch. You do not have to get it. If your grammar dispatch is still going good on the 1.7.2, I would not recommend to get the other one right now. That's the reason why they call it mod at your own risk, because of that reason. But for me, I know Opus knows what he's doing. I've been a fan of Opus there for a while. I've been, but I follow him and everything. But I believe this new update here is kind of buggy a little bit in my book. I'm not trying to start anything. I'm not trying to say that he's a bad man. Don't say that, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna say it's a little buggy, but like I said at the beginning, during, and middle of this, you do not have to update. Alright, I just wanted to give y'all heads up because I had to take an update of mine there the other day, and the only thing Grammar Police was telling me was say again, say again, say again. So I had to take that update. Alright? So I had to take this update. It is in, but I believe this plug-in here on this Grammar Police is still a little buggy in my book. And this is on my end. I hope it's running smooth on your end. Don't get me wrong, but to me, it's still a little buggy. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this tutorial right here. I appreciate you all coming by. Hoping to help y'all out any way, shape, form, or fashion. Guys, I will see you all in the next one. And I am going. And you are too, Granny, for having all that cocaine in your car. Peace out, guys.